Welcome back to Good Day. I'm Dina Kupfer. Okay, we have a special guest in the studio today. This is Cheval. Everyone say good morning to Cheval.
Hi, Cheval.
Good morning. Okay, so let me make sure your microphone's on, actually. Did I turn it back on?
It is on.
It is on. Okay, good. So Cheval is actually going to be a guest speaker today talking to about 100 young female entrepreneurs on this International Women's Day. It's the California Manufacturer and Technology Association's Women Making California event. It's happening at the Westin today. So before that event, she decided to come join us here at Good Day. So thank you so much for taking time. Cheval, you are actually an incredible entrepreneur yourself, but you weren't always Cheval. This is more of a recent development. So first introduce that part of your story.
Oh my goodness, how much time do you have? Well, I used to be known as a wedding dress designer from Say Yes to the Dress.
Yes.
I signed an employment agreement when I was just 25 without legal counsel, and I gave the right for my name to be trademarked for the bridal collection I was designing.
Yeah.
And years later, it was interpreted in a way that I never imagined. And I've been involved in this litigation lawsuit, and I cannot use my birth name to publicly identify or in any business or commercial activity at the moment. So Cheval is my reinvention, and it is my way forward, and it is how I identify at the moment. And we are just manifesting our own destiny these days.
You sure are. And her whole backstory, I encourage you to do a little research and learn more, because there are so many takeaways with social media and so many young children now and teenagers wanting to be influencers and go on to be YouTubers. There's a big undertaking there with who you are and your name and how it's associated with these companies. But you have pivoted in a big way. And now, my love, you've got to look down at the shoes, because this is now where your head is at. So talk to me more about your line.
Yes, of course. Well, this is She is Cheval.
Yes.
I'm actually currently under a 5-year provision where I cannot identify to the trade as a designer with my former employer. And
wow.
With whatever they compete in. So I have decided to go into shoes.
Okay.
That has been my saving grace, and it is a way to still create and express creativity. And it's been a whole lot of fun, of course, but it's a totally different medium.
Yeah.
So it's an entirely new trade that I've had to pick up by my bootstraps, sparkle bootstraps.
and they are so lovely. And so you actually just launched in October, and it's kind of taken the internet by storm. I've been looking at your social media pages. They're all so unique and so different. And so how can people find out more about the line of shoes that you sell? And then I also want to get into the foundation that you're also kind of spearheading.
Of course. Well, we do have a pop-up shop in New York City's Seaport.
Okay.
And we're also going to be doing more pop-ups throughout the United States, hopefully California very soon.
Okay.
And we're available online at sheischeval.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then today you're speaking to a group of entrepreneurs here locally, some young female entrepreneurs, about kind of your story, but then also you've launched a foundation to try to protect future folks from going through what you went through, right?
Right. I believe that chasing down your biggest dreams should not come at the expense of your rights, your ethics, your morals, or your name. So I'm going to do everything I can to share my experience, start that conversation about why it's so important to protect our young creatives, especially in the formative years of their career where, you know, they either fear retribution or saying no or pushing back, and I can really relate to that. So A Girl You Might Know Foundation is all about safeguarding the interests of these creators and young women, and just hopefully getting them started on a path where they can rise without feeling compromised. So we will provide access and referrals to pro bono attorneys, affordable legal services, negotiation curriculum, a whole gamut of things to make them feel safe, and most importantly, a community that supports women.
Absolutely.
On International Women's Day. We're launching today, so it's so exciting.
They're launching today. Yes. By the way, she's from Los Gatos, and so how lucky are we that she's only across the bay, and she's a local girl for us. So thank you so much. It is so lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story. We'll have all of her info hooked up to our website as well, gooddaysacramento.com. Good luck today at the event.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back after this quick break.